Don't fuck with me.
I've never seen that before. You break a record. Ooh, I could break a record.
Paul, before
can
we just give me a minute?
He's trying to break a record on his head now. And it's not working. And I'm now just watching a man smash a record in his face.
It's a real bendy one.
Try a harder one.
Perhaps this will be more brittle.
Yeah, try a brittle one. No. Keep trying, though. This is fun for me.
There's not enough brittle ones here. This will do it. This is going to work.
It's already got a break in. It's been fixed.
Blam!
Yeah, but it had a crack in anyway. It was
Come
fixed.
on.
Fixed.
Welcome to CheapShow. I'm Eli Silverman.
No, we're not doing a podcast in that level.
Oh, I'm at that level this week, though,
You were bouncing around like a merry soldier before.
I know, as soon as the horrible duty of having to spew this crap out becomes real again, my energy tanks.
I'm taking
Give me something.
I'm going to report you to Paul in HR.
Oh, I don't want to go up there.
I'm going up there. Loo-la, loo-la, loo. Knock, knock. Loo-la, loo-la,
is that the noise?
Loo.
That's
knock,
the sound
knock.
effect.
You can't hear this conversation now because you're downstairs.
Yes, but what's the lula lula?
That's me. That's my walking song.
That's your walking upstairs song.
The loo-la, loo-la, walking up the stairs and knocking on the door. Loo-la, loo-la. Hello, Paul. Come in. Yes, hello, Paul. Thank you. What's the problem? Eli's playing up again. Is he showing who is nubbing? Not today, no. He's just been a naughty boy, and I'm tired of it. He's being all grumpy. Well, I tell you what. Would you like to file a report? Yes, I would. What is the report going to say? It's going to say this. Eli Silverman's a dirty rotter, and I don't like him, and he's in a mood, and I don't like it when he's in a mood.
Right.
And
loo-la-loo-la-loo. I can loo-la-loo, a loo-la-loo. This is my fucking going up the stairs song.
It's not, you can't.
A loo-la-loo, a loo-la-loo, a loo-la-loo. Hello?
You see what I'm working with here, Paul?
The
Yes, I
Pauls.
do. It's
the
terrible.
Pauls. I can hear you talking about me, the Pauls.
Hello, hello.
Up the stairs, hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello, you two.
Yes, hello. Got a problem?
Yes, you're both a pair of cunts.
Welcome to CheapShow.
You're going to literally do it there.
Why fucking
No,
not?
I know I say this every time, yeah? But can
Yeah.
I just get two things out of the way?
Yeah.
I'm hungover. I feel bad. Real bad. This Boost sugar-free fruit punch flavour energy, it's helping. All right, that's one thing I've said, right? One thing, okay?
I hate these
Well,
cold
the
opens.
two thing, yeah? I'll do two things. I'm saying two things.
Go on.
Second thing I wanted to say, that I know I always say, let's do this again. Well, let's do it. Let's come in hard again.
All right. Places, everyone. We're taking it from the top. Here we go. And action.
Hello, everyone. I'm Eli Silverman. This is the cold open to CheapShow. But as you know, with CheapShow, there's never a cold open because it's really warm, isn't it, Paul?
Lula, lula, lula. I'm coming down the stairs.
That's the best idea,
Lula,
wasn't it?
lula,
Yeah.
lula.
This stairs song is the best thing.
Welcome to CheapShow.
Oh, right.
I hate you and your fucking noodle posse.
People love noodles. It's just a fact of CheapShow you're going to have to learn to fucking accept.
CheapShow. Off-brand brand off, off-brand brand off. CheapShow. It's the price of shite. Paul Gannon. Eli Silverman. Welcome to CheapShow.
And I go and I nuzzle.
Well, hello you, it's CheapShow. I am a Paul Gannon and that is an Eli Silverman, and we do a podcast weekly about the fun things we find in charity shops, bargain bins, poundlands, rummage sales, fates, bazaars, and group meetings.
Rabotage, pince nez.
No, right, okay. You at least have to say normal things first before you
I
talk
don't have
shit.
to say normal things to you. Rabotage, pince nez, I say. What we got coming up on the show today, Paul?
No.
What?
No. We're not doing this.
Finister MacGyver?
All right, hang on. We've got something there. We've got something there. Finish the MacGyver.
No, come on. Let's get it together.
You're the one losing the shit.
I'm not losing my shit. My shit's together.
Let me think. Losing his shit. Smacking his face with a record at the beginning. Not going along with the lula lula walking up the stairs song. Stop breaking them on your head. Oh, stop it. Yay!
The top of the head.
Top of the head's the secret.
Yes.
It must be because that's like some kind of weird skull nubbin you've got up there that can pierce a record.
Skull nubbin.
Skull nubbin.
Now, I just want to point out to our listeners that I'm not just destroying records that weren't already unplayably broken.
Yes, no, he is only destroying the ones that he has no need for, and nor could anyone else get any need of.
Use. The word is use.
Anyway, we have a fantastic show this
need
week.
Of. Get any need
We
of.
have a fantastic show.
No one else could get any need of. What is that sentence, Paul? I'm not gonna let it lie. I am not gonna let that go by.
Should have let it lie.
That no one else will have any. No, I can't even say it as badly as you said it.
I won't stand for this. I'm going next door. Alila lula, alila lula.
That is this. You're making that Leela Lula song too general. It has to be just going upstairs.
No, I'm gonna broaden its appeal to more like a fanciful strut away from somewhere.
Leela Lula.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get it right. Alila lula.
Leela Lula.
You've got to remember the loo.
I always
Otherwise, it's fucking nonsense, mate.
So,
on the show today,
yes,
we will be diving into a Paul's Page Turner and a Silverman's Platter.
Silverman's Platter's coming
But
up.
I think we might have a new character coming this week.
Oh, I'm really looking forward to this, everybody.
I can't wait for you to meet him. And
spoiler alert, Paul's going to do a pirate. It's going to be a pirate character, and you can only just imagine how bad that's going to be.
I can't believe it. I'm so excited.
How underdeveloped this character is already.
I've already got a name.
It's going to be Long John Wanker or something like that, isn't it? I'm going to Long Dong Poo Man or something.
I don't know, Long Dong Wanker's quite good.
It's going to be Spunk Beard, isn't it?
I've got the name sorted all right.
Spaff Beard the Pirate.
I might be making some amends.
Yeah. I got it, didn't I?
No.
Wanker.
No. So that's something to look forward to.
Splodge
I'm sure you'll
Beard.
agree. Now, we've mentioned it before. Let's mention it very quickly now. We are doing a live
show. Live show. I'm looking forward to it too much. It's almost half a year away already.
No, it's 3 months away or something. It's actually... this is 280. This is episode 280. We're 20 away.
20 episodes away.
Yeah, remember, we only did...
It seems like a lot of episodes.
Only the other day. They race by. They do. They race by.
Oh, sorry. It's very gaseous.
Some would say that they strut by with a Leela Lula style.
You can keep trying. You can keep trying with that, Paul, but...
I'm just saying, I'm trying to make
the
people
Leela
forget.
Lula stride.
I'm trying to make people forget.
What's this,
Finicus
like the Land
MacGyver.
Before? Every little fucking can walking down the street with his mum. He walks right by doing the Leela Loo.
No, I'm doing
I've got Chodney up the bar.
Shut up!
And
just to shut your fucking stupid mouth for 1 second, you wretched little half pipe.
And my mum can spot me off. I had to get that out. Fine, Paul. Behave. Yes.
You fucking human walking cauliflower ear of a human being.
Fucking, you're getting more toxic week on week. Don't call me a cauliflower ear. One, I don't look like that. Two, sometimes I wish I was a human tumbleweed. And then I could tumbleweed right through this, you know.
Leela Lula away.
You got nothing, and you still haven't said what's coming up. Oh, yeah, you did.
Stop.
Stop right there.
Live show, August 13th at the Harrow Arts Centre, just outside of London. It's going to be a big old show, and we'd like as many of you to come as possible. Now, if you're a patron, you get a discount, some money off. And if you're not, it's still quite cheap. Tickets are £15, which I think is very fair.
Seems reasonable to me in today's climate, Paul.
There are details in the metadata for this episode, and also if you go to our website, thecheapshow.co.uk, there's links there to get tickets and stuff like that. So come and join us. We're going to go on about it for 3 more months.
You really are, aren't you?
We are, but we will announce guests soon. We've got Biffo and Stuart Ashen. We've got them coming. We've got some big names, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guys and dolls. We got some fantastic guests who I've yet to ask.
Lizards and permissive flies.
And I think that's it. We've got no...
Oh, that's it? Is that the end of the episode?
No, I mean, I'm
it's
saying...
the end.
Is there,
No. He's trying it. Oh, he's trying it. Oh! Oh! Don't.
It out.
You're going to put your eye out
I
with a
just
sharp
realised that
edge.
jagged edge.
Yeah, just be careful, mate.
I'll do it with the horns up.
Really be careful. There. That worked. You cracked it. I can't believe this is content. It's not content, is it? He's broken a record and shrugged at me.
Got an headache, Tommy.
I know you got one.
I got an headache, Tommy.
Why does Cannon and Ball keep coming up?
Oh, I could crush your grape.
That's not Cannon and Ball.
No, who is it then? I'll give you 5 points.
Larry Grayson.
No, he said shut that door.
I get them confused.
Larry Grayson. You don't get him confused with this other guy. The other guy who used to do Cracker Jack.
Stuart Little.
It's all close. Stuart Little's an animated mouse.
Is this quiz time?
Yes. It's
right.
Paul's impromptu quiz time.
Is he called Stuart?
Yes.
Stuart.
Well, a contracted Stuart.
Stewpot.
No.
Stew. Has he been totally U-treed?
No,
Yeah.
I don't think he has. Actually, I don't know if he's even alive, to be fair, at this point.
Francis. Stew Francis.
Yay! Well done.
Thank
Ooh,
you.
I could stamp on a dollhouse.
Oh, he used to say, "Oh, I could crush a grape." Stew Francis.
That was his whole gimmick. He would say things he would like to do, which is a shit gimmick.
No, it's just like he could do.
Ooh, I could
Open a door.
wash a windmill.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh,
I could.
I could flick a bean.
Ooh, I could drink a donkey
Oh,
dry.
I could spod me chod right
No,
off.
he wouldn't say that, would he?
I will chatney with the randos and spod my chod right off. It's a musical episode from us today as we go through the trough. We got nothing for you, listener, and nothing in between. And if you chod me off, I will cover you with my green.
I knew you were going to do that. I knew you were going to do that. I knew it. It's so predictable and shit and fat and ugly.
Stop it! You're doing nothing.
Ooh, I could smash a vinyl.
we need some structure, man.
Yeah, we do.
need structure,
and,
Paul.
And
You need
and psychiatric help.
As the daddy of the podcast, you need to
Daddy pod.
you need to introduce some structure at this point.
Yeah, I'll fucking introduce daddy structure at some point. Right, let's just roll on. Let's just put a line under the segment and move on to the
Got
show.
a fucking line under it.
Oh, do you like books?
Yes.
Well, let's have a look at Paul's page turners.
What's that from?
I don't know. I just made it up.
Try again. Can you
Can't
just
remember.
wait for it? Me, I'll go. Yeah, it's
All
like
right.
that.
Do you like books?
Yes,
Do you want to have a look?
yes.
Let's do it with Paul's page turners. Something like that. Hello, welcome to Paul's page turners.
Hello.
Where I find a book in a charity shop or a budget bookstore like The Works, one of those kind of places, and I bring it along for some educational purposes. Maybe we'll learn something along the way. Maybe we'll have a lot of fun doing so.
I'm enjoying your persona in this segment. Let me just say that.
Are you enjoying
I
it?
think you should keep going. Yes.
All right. Well, the book I've got today, I found in a charity shop for £1, and it is quite a recent book, and it is by an author called James Felton. I don't know why I'm laughing. I think it's because I felt, yeah.
He felt on, he fucking grubby little felt on.
Well, I read it as Felchon.
Felch, I've got a Felch on.
No, you don't.
Saturday nights,
Anyway, the book is called...
party time,
The book is called...
full Felch on. I've got a full Felch on.
Have you finished being a complete cretin?
Jeremy, I have a full Felch on.
I'm glad you're having fun.
Excuse me, Jeremy.
Because aren't you embarrassed by this?
Hello, Jeremy.
Do you ever listen back and go, oh, I shouldn't have said that?
Jeremy, it's the Felch on.
Right, okay, apparently not. Love the smell of your own farts, you do. Right.
Exactly.
Eli dragged a fart in here before we started
Oh,
recording.
here we go.
And
Here's
it-
the bum shaming.
It was a real sulphurous, wretched, burnt coal.
No, keep
kind
shaming me.
of-
Keep shaming me for shit, for doing normal things that every human does. For
Arse
having a gut,
mist.
a process, an alimentary canal, a digestive tract, if you will.
Yes, but the problem
I'm
is-
glad I have a digestive tract, Paul. I did not carry the fart in. I did.
You
did.
You
yes.
dragged it in like a dead dog on a leash. Left it there.
Can we just mention this cover of this sci-fi paperback?
Do it now before I just throw the book I'm holding at you.
No, fucking hell. This is a science fiction classic by Cordwainer
You're ruining my segment.
Smith. I didn't realise that was... It's like most unusual name ever and then most common name ever.
That's one word.
Cordwainer.
I've never heard of
I
Cordwainer
literally have
before.
not heard... I reckon that's like he had eccentric parents who made up that name.
I mean, there's no law saying you can't just
As
make
he was
up a
being
name, right?
born, his dad looked over and like there was a cord and
And he was sad about it. It waned.
Yeah, that cord is frayed. It's a cord. It's waned.
My baby reminds me of a waned cord.
This is a book called The Under People.
Yes.
But what really stood out to me is
It's a sci-fi book, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little paperback. Is the cover, which seems to have some kind of astronaut or space general walking down a corridor towards the reader.
Yes.
And the walls of this corridor, Paul, on either side are naked ladies standing with their bums facing in.
It's an arse corridor.
What do you think he's... Is he like, inspecting the farts? Space fart number 2.
Maybe.
Sulfur girl number 5.
No, maybe it's
They're
more
like pinheads as well. They've got like
weird cone head
tit
things.
head things.
Yeah. Maybe it's where Dan Aykroyd got his inspiration for the sketch show Coneheads. It was a sketch on Saturday Night Live.
It was, wasn't it? But then it got its own show.
Got its own film.
Never a show.
No, I don't think
I think
so.
there was a Coneheads show that didn't have him in. There definitely was. I remember it. There was definitely a Coneheads TV show. There definitely was.
Okay, Google.
That's...
Was there a Coneheads TV show? No.
What?
No.
Yes.
Coneheads.
Pinheads it was called or something. It was basically the same thing, but with...
There was an animated series, but it was a pilot. Animated pilot based on the Saturday Night Live sketch.
I'm having a real Mandela effect moment here.
Yeah.
I definitely remember seeing a Coneheads TV show.
No, just the film, that
Wasn't there?
animated
What was
series.
that thing with John Lithgow who played the dad?
That's
Third
Rock from the Sun.
Okay. Didn't they have funny heads in that?
No, they were just John Lithgow and French Stewart. That's my impression. You can't see it because I had to just squint my face.
If you do want to see a picture of the cover of this magazine with the bum corridor, Space General in bum corridor.
Hey, imagine walking down that, Leela Lula La.
No, that would be a Lula.
What if they're not wall?
What an absurd cover that is.
What if they are not wall linings, but they're doors, and you have to put your finger in a bumhole to open them? Access denied.
God only knows what the bloody painter was thinking, that is acceptable.
I mean, does it happen
like
in the book?
Are they all robots, sex robots, and he's selecting the model he wants?
Is it like the Borg, though, where like they're just all...
Shall we see? There's a very
androids.
brief blurb.
Blurb me.
The Underpeople were mutated from animal stock to serve mankind. They are sex slave robot things. They lived down deep, all one word with a capital, down deep in their arses.
One of those sci-fi words, isn't it, for something?
They lived down deep in the forgotten corridors, here we go, and caverns of old Earth. They're old bum corridors in old Earth. Servants to the men who bred them in their own image. But even Underpeople dream and often have strange powers, do they? And now they have a strange ally in the richest man who ever lived, Richard Brandoff, the man who owned the whole planet.
It doesn't say Richard Brandoff.
It actually does, it's funnily
Show me
enough.
the book. Show me the book, or I'll show you this one by throwing it at your eyes.
What is your fucking problem?
You.
I'd bring you a bum corridor. A fragrant bum corridor.
Must be like the worst row of Febrezes in the world. And now they have a strange ally, the richest man who ever lived, the man who owned the whole planet. There's no Richard Brandoff in there. Which is, anyway, it's a good thing for you, that, because then you haven't ripped off something from a shitty sci-fi book by Cordwainer Smith.
Cordwainer Smith, yeah. It's Paul's Page Turners, everyone,
Paul's
where
Page
Paul looks
Turners.
at books and reads bits of books out.
And then spends 7 minutes talking about a shit bum.
We should mention this as well. We should mention this now.
Yeah, we've got another book. Now, this is a book I'm surprised we haven't covered because it's always in charity shops.
It is always in charity shops, and I have a personal memory of this whole series. There was Graffiti Lives OK, which is this one, and there was like 2 and 3. He did a whole series because it was a huge bestseller, I think.
Well, explain what this book is.
Graffiti Lives OK by Nigel Rees. And it's a very early, basically, collection of so-called real graffiti. But it's that kind of graffiti that you get in the loo.
Yes.
Basically. It's not like, it's like before the whole advent of hip-hop graffiti, that kind of colourful, artistic mural writing and tagging.
Yeah, this is just scrawls.
This is scrawls, and it was all about the wit, then, of what you actually wrote.
Quote, unquote,
here
wit.
for example... Here I sit, broken farted. I can't believe I fucked that up.
It's like those...
Here I sit, broken hearted, paid my money and only farted. You know, when you had to pay like that.
Here's the thing,
or
though.
like,
It's like...
I suck cocks or whatever. You know
yeah,
what I
but
mean?
it's like that thing we talked about last week, isn't it? Where, my brain's gone blank because I can't listen to you and I tune out.
Look, there's Nigel Rees on the back.
Oh no, the elephant poo holder candle. You know the
elephant poo hole, the poo candles.
Not the poo candles, the door handles for the toilet.
Yes,
with the elephant. It was like
the humorous.
Pooh dares wins.
Yeah, terrible puns. But Nigel Rees, who says on this, was the author of Quote Unquote, so that was probably a similar thing where he just collects funny quotes, probably, I'm imagining.
Yes.
He's sort of a bon vivant who collects stuff.
So what bon mots have they got in that book?
I just want to mention, I used to read this from the shelf in W.H. Smith in Brent Cross when I was in.
Just put it back on the shelf
yeah,
and go.
I used to love these. These were my favourite, these kind of toilet humour books. You don't see this kind of genre that much anymore.
Not of that. I mean, you still get
They
like
do
books
get
like
humorous books. don't you?
Shit Britain, where it's like,
Yeah.
here's a town and it's shit.
This is a toilet. This is a perfect example of toilet humour.
Let's have a look. I want to pick one.
Let me just give a couple.
I want to read one out.
There's also a visual one here, which has a sketch of 2 cubes, and it says underneath, balls to Picasso.
Nice.
Because he's a cubist, obviously.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like, you can imagine, can't you, 2 wits walking down the street. Tarquin, look! Balls to Picasso! And it's 2 cubes, Tarquin.
Paul, I just want to say one thing. Yeah?
Balls
Can I just
to Picasso, Tarquin?
Can I just give it a small note on your little improvisation there? Your whole, that's got to be the laziest naming of a posh character I've ever heard. It's almost as bad as you calling your gangster character, 2 weeks ago, Big John the gangster, and Tarquin the posh guy. Okay? Can you please just try again with a different?
Okay.
Try call him Randovu Pince-Nez or something.
No, I'll think of a good one now.
Finister MacGyver.
Hang on, let me think of a good name, all
You
right?
can't think of anything. Slippy Slap Bummo.
I got one. Bertrude! Bertrude, look at that! Balls to Picasso!
Chicken! Why is Bertrude a chicken?
It's a posh fop. It's my posh
Read
fop.
some graffiti out. You're fucking terrible. You really are under-inspired, aren't you?
That's on the wall. Balls to Picasso. Come over here. Lula, 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 lula. This show's gone to fucking mad. This is a great one. This is all found in the toilet. This one is great. Beans means farts. That's what someone wrote on there.
That's extremely famous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because do you know where that comes from?
What?
Beans means farts?
Well, beans means Heinz, isn't
Yes.
it? It was a catchphrase.
Is it spelled with a Z? That's a very famous piece of graffiti, yeah.
Yeah. What would be the appeal of buying a book like this?
You just put it in the loo and, I don't know, you read it.
The emphasis in this collection is on the humorous, but sexual, political, and literary graffiti have been given a degree of permanence by their inclusion. The urge for us to scribble on walls is universal, and the sites for graffiti writers represented here range from the Bodleian Library via Alaska to the ladies in Chortle-cum-Hardy. Here are a few phrases where Kilroy hasn't been. Jesus, graffiti book, bye-bye.
Graffiti lives, okay, doesn't.
Doesn't.
Well, it would have only cost, £3.95. Seems quite a lot.
What a load of
I
shit.
saw a wimpy menu the other day. Like a cheeseburger was like 30p or something.
You know we're having a moment.
Read me a story of the history of
Do you want me to
umbrellas.
stop playing the Hovis music?
No, please. The what?
The Hovis music. Oh, I'm Eli, and I remember down Tit Pit. All those years ago, I saw a wimpy menu. 30p for a burger. Ah.
I never. I prefer the New York
That book
graffiti.
was a wash.
It didn't work very well, did it?
No, and a lot of that is cut out of this episode.
Shall we have this story then?
Right, here we go. So, yes, James Felton, finally, we're back to you. 52 times Britain was a bell end. The history you didn't get taught in school.
Is that one time for each week of the year?
I guess it could be.
Seems arbitrary otherwise.
Otherwise, yeah, but, it's fine. So this is a collection of history from James Felton's research that he has humorously rewritten as short paragraphs and stories in this book.
See, it looks like from the cover and the title that is trying to be humorous, Paul, but when you leaf through it, most of the stories were deeply depressing.
Very depressing.
Deeply depressing.
Deeply, very depressing.
Because, it's like 52 times Britain was a bell end, surely. I don't want to come across as too fucking woke, but surely the whole fucking history is mainly just invasion
People
and
being
war
shit
and being
to
shit.
each other, yeah. No,
They're
the
all
human
cunts, aren't
race,
they?
as a general
Especially
rule,
Britain.
are shits. James Felton is a writer and journalist who has contributed articles to The Guardian, Independent, Daily Mash, IFL Science. So we picked this one story out.
This one fascinated me from the options you gave me, Paul.
And also, it's something we did touch on a few weeks ago, so it gives us a chance to touch on it again. And I like it, Eli, when we get together and touch on things.
Yes.
Yes.
Touch my button.
When we prod. So this is the title of this article. We rob people's graves, we in this case being British people.
Oh, I thought we were doing the umbrella one. I was all geared up to learn the history of the umbrella.
No, because we spent 50 minutes trying to pick a story, and then you finally said this one, and now we've started
it's all
recording.
just corpses and fucking shit, isn't it?
Well, let's find out.
All right.
We robbed people's graves so much we had to booby-trap graveyards with automatic shotguns. So here's the story of this. So I'm just going to apologise in advance. Obviously, James Felton is a humorous writer, so some of the humour in this will be from his terminology and not mine that I've put upon this reading from the book.
You really are struggling with basic sentence structure today, Paul. I mean, I don't want to point it out.
Yeah, you're right.
What you meant to say is, I'm reading this out so the jokes are all from him.
Not from me. I want it clear.
We're not plagiarising Felchon.
No, we are not plagiarising Captain Felch.
Felchon.
Felchoff.
Oh, hello, Jeremy. I've got a Felchon. Is that Jeremy?
I'm glad that of all the stuff you've done recently, that's the one you're going to go back to try and get more humour.
Hello?
Yeah?
Jeremy?
Here we go.
I've got a Felchon.
Christ, I'm going to fucking just...
You're going to what? Hit me? Hurt me? Poo shame me? Bum shame me?
Sit on your chest.
Oh, yeah? Spunking my eyes?
No.
Gum up my eyes with the old spunky.
I'm going to pinch your nose.
Going to give me a case of spunkivitis.
I'm going to pinch your nose.
And then come in my mouth.
No.
And then spunk in my ear.
No. I'm going to pinch your nose. And then squat. And then drop.
Shit in my mouth.
No.
Shit on me.
No. My cloaca will open.
You don't have a cloaca, Bob.
I do.
You don't.
And I will push out a Gannon egg.
This has gone into fantasy.
Out a Gannon egg
that's
into
not a
your
cloaca.
I have got one.
Cloaca, wacka, wacka.
No, that's Fozzie Bear's catchphrase.
Imagine he was getting off with a bird.
Well, he could have been having an affair with Gonzo's chicken.
Yeah.
Camilla.
Yeah, but he wouldn't, Fonzie wouldn't, I mean, not Fonzie.
Oh, Fonzie, where's Camilla? Cloaca, cloaca, cloaca.
That's what I wanted, thanks.
Yeah, that's the Muppet Show you weren't allowed to see.
You what? How did that
Eli.
Yeah.
This segment's not working.
It's not working. The whole show today, Paul.
I know, we've started on a weird mood.
It's a terrible show. Sometimes it's a terrible show.
I mean,
we have to keep making it.
Yeah.
Do you know what, Paul? Are you feeling like...
Is this our hell?
Do you feel like the 20 episodes leading up to the live show seems like an endless stretch?
Yeah, but I felt that about episode 230, 180. You know what I mean?
We'll get out and about next week.
Yeah, we're going to do an out and about one next week. Stretch
fine.
our legs.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
And get out of this fucking mad hellhole where I can't do words. Mad hellhole.
Is it a mad hellhole?
Yeah.
Is it a mad hellhole?
I think we create our own world of madness.
Tell you what, when I have a curry...
Do you want to just talk over me all the time? Or do you want to let me finish a sentence before you say a chodney or something?
All right.
Because, I'd like to hear it sooner.
Please,
why not just preempt my talking completely and have no point of me in this show? I'm going over here. Lila lula, lila lula, lila lula, lila lula.
Oh my God!
Should we do this fucking story and get out of here and have a break? I want a cup of tea or something.
Okay.
I've got a coffee there. I'll finish that off.
No, I'll make you a new one. You don't like it's too cold for you now.
Yeah. Daddy Gannon needs a hot one.
You just need.
Daddy Gannon needs a hot one in his structure.
All I wanted to say was when you said it's a red hellhole.
27 minutes we've been recording, and I'm cutting out most of that graffiti book.
I just wanted to say that's like my bumhole after I've had a curry. That was the joke I wanted to make.
Thank you. What a waste of time.
A red hellhole.
Right, there's nothing the British love more than tutting at people standing on the left of escalators in London.
I don't tut. I seethe inwardly, and I feel like my fight or flight syndrome kicks in. I'm like, it's terrible. It's part of being a Londoner,
isn't it? That impatience to keep getting on.
Do you feel that rage?
I try not to.
I know you try and fight it, but sometimes the rage builds.
Sometimes it's like, you've get out of my way, old lady. I'm going to push you face first down the escalator.
I tell you what, Paul. I was DJing in Shoreditch the other night, and I went in to buy a Red Bull before my set.
Yeah.
In this shop, and there was all these fucking people in the shop. These youths who were like drunk or whatever in their glad rags.
Yeah.
And they were fucking incredibly aggravating. Just like the guy behind the desk was going, does anyone want to buy anything? And I'm just like, fucking buy something or do something. Stop standing around in this fucking shop. Do you know what I mean? Fucking hell. Just wanted to get that off my chest.
Tales from the high street.
It was. Talking of tales from the dance floor, that night, there's meant to be a Stevie Wonder special. So
Jimmy Wonder? the knockoff.
Stevie Hendrix.
He can see, but he can't play the piano. That's the curse.
Oh, my God. Right. So, it's 9, so their band's not going to be on to do the Stevie Wonder special for an hour and a half.
Yes.
Right? This guy comes up to me, goes, when's the band on? When's the band on? I'm like, it's at 10:30. He's like, no, for an hour and a half. I'm like, yeah, an hour and a half. And then he goes, "Oh, can I have a request then?" And I went, "Yes." And he went,
Can I stop you? Can I guess? Did he ask for a Stevie Wonder song?
"Yes."
Yeah.
Which one?
Superstition.
Yes, but did he mispronounce superstition? And
Oh, go on.
and he said, "Could you play Superstitious?" And it's like, you fucking drunk twat. Do you know what I mean? You're there. What, you know what I mean? You can just play it on your phone if you're that desperate. And also, it's called Superstition, obviously.
Can I listen to Jimmy Wonder's Superstitious,
You know
please?
what I mean? Like, I hate that. Anyway.
One sentence in and we've already gone off on a tangent.
Okay.
There's nothing the British love more than people standing on the left and complaining, blah, 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 and desecrating the final resting place of the dead. Doctors in the UK have wanted corpses to gawp inside since AD 300.
Sorry, to gawp.
To gawp inside, to look at.
Gawp inside.
Gawp inside. Gawp. G-A-W-P.
They
Gawp.
wanted corpses to gawp inside.
To gawp inside. I gawped in that corpse last night. Filled it to the chest
You
cavity.
misread that, didn't
I
you?
haven't. It says it.
Say the whole sentence from the beginning.
Doctors in the UK have wanted corpses to gawps inside.
The gawps inside.
To
Let me
gawp
see-
inside.
You don't gawp inside a corpse.
You
There's no
do.
light inside
to
a
gawp,
corpse.
To look into. That's what they said. To gawp around in a
Oh.
corpse.
Oh.
To gawp at, in. To gawp.
Yeah, but gawp in. My problem is gawp in.
It's gawp inside. And inside being one word.
I would gawp at. Gawp at is the sentence he wanted.
To gawp at corpses.
Yeah.
Well, that
See?
do.
Perfect. Just replace inside with at, please.
Since around 300 AD. Just because doctors didn't know anything back then didn't mean we didn't find the need to root around inside a corpse before declaring, yes, I'll probably put a lot of leeches on their testicles, and if it's a real emergency, maybe I'll drill a hole in their head.
Yes.
It is true. Everything was leeches
Well,
and holes.
You used to get a hole in your head when you were alive if you had a headache. What was that called again?
Well, tapping and stuff like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it's got a term, doesn't it?
Well, no, wasn't there? It stems from the whole fucking lobotomy stuff, doesn't it?
No, you make a hole in your head and it's... Oh.
Drilling. When you drill a hole in your
It's got
head.
a term which neither of us can remember.
I need another lover like I need a hole in my head. Something like that, isn't it, that song? It's by Prince.
Please keep reading.
You don't want to hear more Prince songs?
I don't.
2,000, 100, the party in time, out of sight.
Do you know what? Not only did I listen to the band last night
Purple Vein.
play that song,
Purple
a whole
Vein
medley. He
of
did
Prince.
3 Kiss songs, ending with Purple Rain. What were the first 2?
No, he didn't do 3 Kiss songs, did he?
Prince
he did
songs.
and one of them was Kiss,
Yeah,
wasn't
it
it?
certainly was.
Prick.
What was the other one, though?
So Purple Rain, Kiss, and I don't know. What would I go for? Little Red Corvette.
I Want to Be Your Lover.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then we had a conversation about Prince for like 10 minutes after the gig, okay? So please, I'm all Princed out, yeah? I try and love him. I admire him more, you know? You know?
Until the 14th century, messing around with corpses for medicine or fun was outlawed entirely. Well up until the 1700s, dissection was allowed only on hanged criminals, which was a massive problem if you were a doctor who needed to learn how bodies worked, and an even bigger one if you chose to specialise in necks.
I'm sure.
Which is
yeah.
true, because, you know, this one's a bit broken. It's hard to get an idea
They're
of
all
what a
broken,
neck is
yeah.
when it's in bits.
They're all broken.
Can I have an unbroken neck, please?
That's the way they'd hang them, so their neck broke immediately as well, wouldn't they?
Yeah,
you
but then
fall and your neck
they had
breaks.
to do the measurements, didn't they, on how long the rope had to be based on
Well,
the weight
it's
of the
really
body.
inhumane if it's not long enough, because then you slowly suffocate.
Surgeons would often have a hard time getting bodies from the hangman and have to hand over bribes, because even people who kill people routinely for a living thought it was ethically a bit iffy.
Right.
So money would still change hands for a body.
But those only hanged criminals were ones that were allowed to be sold.
Yes.
Right.
Have you got a murderer? No, we've got a thief.
They're all hanged. It doesn't matter. They wldn't ask what it was, would they?
We've got
Unless they were a brain guy. If Dr. Frankenstein, you want all the criminals, don't you?
Yeah. Can I have a bit of him? And I'll have 2 arms. I'll have the leg off that one.
What's the original? In the original Frankenstein, it's one brain, isn't it? It's one brain of a criminal.
By accident, though. It wasn't meant to be.
Yes, he mixes them up,
He gets
doesn't
all
he?
confused, and it's like I put the wrong brain in.
Ooh,
It's going to cost you, mate.
schoolboy error.
A schoolboy error,
Is it
mate.
Igor
Oh.
who does it?
Yeah.
Igor doesn't Igor? I've
Well,
seen
I don't
one.
know, because I don't
Is that
know
Young
where...
Frankenstein? Igor drops
Yeah.
the brain.
Yeah,
it's all
but this is
coming.
the thing. I don't know where the book ends and like the film and Young Frankenstein starts in my head, so I'm never quite sure.
Yeah.
You know what is the real
And the man with 2 brains.
Yes.
That's also this Frankenstein sort of thing, isn't it?
Kind of, yes. It's a mad science B-movie riff.
Here we go.
So, a dark industry of organised grave robbers sprung up. By the late 18th century, there was a thriving black market specialising in corpses. Gangs of grave robbers supplied atomists Anatomists.
Hey!
Anatomists with corpse after corpse only slowing down when they wanted to control the supply in order to keep the prices up.
Paul, just on a little tangent here. Gorp. You should have said gorp in corpses.
Yeah, but the book didn't say that, did
There should have been a comma.
I'm reading
There
the
should have been a
book.
comma after gorp.
Why are you still hung up on that?
Because it sounded so weird.
Yeah, but I didn't write the book!
I'm just saying, if he'd put a comma in, don't you agree? If he'd put a comma in after gorp.
Why don't you fucking tweet
Why don't I talk to Felchon?
James Felchon on
He's
Twitter?
not called Felchon.
It is. It's at Felchon.
Jeremy at Felchon. Hello.
It's James as well, not
Hello,
Jeremy.
Jeremy.
James Felchon is probably a completely different man in a completely different line of work.
Keep going, please.
It got out of hand pretty quickly. Shakespeare's grave even spared a line to ward off potential grave robbers, reading, "Cursed be he that moves my bones," instead of, for instance, mentioning his wife. Would you move a corpse if there was a gravestone and it said, "Don't move me or you'll be cursed"?
That's what I was going to say. That wouldn't really put them off if they're determined grave robbers.
Yeah, but we're talking about,
you know, they're going to hell anyway, aren't they?
Yeah, but
you
we're
mean
talking
it's a
about the
sin
17,
anyway.
1800s where there was more superstition and religious
That they
fervour.
believe maybe a spirit would get them.
I mean, think about
Or a curse,
the
yeah.
Tutankhamun thing. People shat the bed on that
That
in
they'd
a quote-unquote rational age.
Yes, they would be cursed, yeah.
Yeah, or more rational age.
Well, I suppose my point is, Paul, if you're a grave robber, you probably, you've made peace with the fact that you're going to get haunted to shit and that you're going to hell. Do you
My
know what I mean?
grave, if I just get buried, because I'm planning on getting cremated, but if they just bury me or they throw me in a ditch, I want my gravestone to just say, "Have at it, mate," and like maybe pose me like I'm. Pose my body.
This is strong meat even for our show, Paul.
Pose my body in a kind of welcoming way, like I'm going, "Come over here."
You want them
Use
to
my body.
fuck your corpse.
No, I didn't say that. I
you
said for
didn't
medical
say that.
purposes.
You didn't say
for
that.
medical purposes, you can use me. My body should be splayed, like beckoning, like one arm's presented in a way where it's reaching over. Come yonder. Come take my body for learning more about how the body works. I'm happy. I'm happy to be used.
Corpse felching. That's all I can think of.
No, I'm just saying, if I was buried
I can think of other
in the
things.
1800s, and I'd be all right with them saying, "Dig up my bones, have a bit of fun, get your fill."
Please.
What?
Fill my corpse.
No, why not? Not fill my corpse. There's nothing about my corpse I want defiled.
Well, you
in
don't
any
want it
other way.
defiled, but you've got your corpse out. You've got your corpse out,
Mate,
spreading
what
its
would-
goods.
As a comedian, as a man who makes jollies on a weekly basis, right? What could be more gratifying than being like the hand found in an old lady's purse in a medical student's prank? I would love my hand to turn up somewhere it shouldn't. You know, like reaching out of a toilet when someone goes to a sit. Or what about use my head? Use my head for a laugh. Go on, put it on a birthday cake for Granny for a laugh. Put it on there. What about me dingus? Come on now, we're all getting there. Wouldn't it make a great doorstop? Or what about, I don't know, on a spring inside a box that you give to an auntie for her birthday?
I like my arsehole to be used as a wedding ring.
Oh, a wedding ring. is that something? A reddening ring?
A wedding ring!
Yeah.
I'm trying to fucking take part in this nonsense.
In fact, when me and Eli pass on, would you, dear listener, like our arseholes to be your wedding rings, bands,
Or you could use my ear as your own arsehole.
band of arsehole?
Use my nostrils as little cufflinks.
Yes, and why not use my nipples as earrings?
Or you could use my meatus as a.
Letter organizer. You can put your letters in it.
How could you put the letters in a meatus? He's doing it with his
Like,
mouth.
you slide the little letter.
Oh, do you know what? This
Yeah.
is the worst episode we've ever done.
Could possibly be. Let's see where we go.
All right.
Two body snatchers in Edinburgh, Burke and Hare, got impatient waiting for people to die in order to get a paycheck, and so they killed 16 people themselves in order to get the bodies to the doctors.
Is that the story?
Well, that's the very simple story, but yeah, they started out as grave robbers and then went on to murder people.
Oh.
The problem got so bad that an industry sprung up to stop grave robbing. Rich people could afford mortar safes, giant iron cages to house the dead that would prevent robbers from getting in, or they would hire people to stand guard until the body had rotted enough that it was no longer of use to surgeons.
Wow.
There were also booby traps. There were reports of cemetery guns being used in regular use across England and Scotland to protect the dead.
Cemetery guns.
Yes.
It's a whole term.
Yeah. Guns were hooked up to tripwires and loaded with rock, salt, and pepper shot. Oh, interesting.
Oh.
Or plain old lethal ammunition.
Rock, salt, and pepper. Then you could bring your chips out there.
Yeah, you go,
Couldn't you?
oh, look, I brought me chips to the graveyard.
You throw your chips
Oh,
in the air,
I
set the
forgot
gun off.
condiments. Kick that tripwire, would you? Kick, bang. Hey!
Now
we
just
need some vinegar. Dig up grandma and squeeze her dry.
Squeeze her out of fanny.
No, yes, that was the inference, Eli. When you say it, it just becomes vulgar.
Oh. I was having fun then, squeezing Granny's fanny.
Stop it.
We shouldn't have done this subject, I'll tell you that right now.
That's a horrible image of you. Taking an old dead granny and putting her on a lemon juicer.
Everything. Why has it got so grim? It was like me fucking your corpse a minute ago.
Grave robbers were still undeterred and would often pose as mourners and widows to scope out the cemetery during the day.
Wow.
Whilst grave keepers would in turn wait until dark to lay their booby traps down. Meanwhile, the poor just had to rely on someone placing a big stone or a flower bed on top of their graves to detect disturbances.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You're going to do it in one go. So why would that be a concern if you're going to do it in one go anyway? You're going to...
Exactly. But I guess it's just what you can afford to do to maybe deter people from digging up.
Maybe that would deter you
mum.
to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Do you think it changed, the whole industry disappeared when they changed the law concerning which bodies you could use?
Well,
why did this go away? When did this era end?
It's funny because it kind of bleeds over into the other problem with graveyards, which was fear of being buried alive and ghosts and stuff like that. And
yes.
Graves were all set up with bells and things. So
and little bells.
I think it was just the industry. It's kind of like a fad, I guess.
Well,
and then
London...
when donors became a thing, maybe that's when...
Well, that's what I mean. So the religious allowances must have changed over the years so that it was easier because there was more and more doctors who needed corpses over the years.
No, but also...
What I'm saying is that demand is still a demand today, isn't there?
No, well, look at it this way, right? The more you learn, the less you have to dig up a body. So after a while, there's only so much you're going to get out of a corpse, and you move on. Also, if there's no money in it for the grave robbers anymore because, they don't need bodies as much, or they just get legal donors, then that industry stops as well.
Yeah. So I guess at that time, what they were saying is even if you were a doctor, you couldn't leave your body to medical science. You couldn't.
I don't know when that came in.
Yeah.
But at some point it must have.
Yes,
so
that's what I mean. And then you also had the grave farms, body farms as well, obviously, where they'd study decomposition by just having graves sitting on the ground with cages over them.
Yeah.
Couple of things, Paul.
Yes.
So basically, there was also at that time, at some time in the late 1800s, wasn't there a sort of there was a glut of corpses, wasn't there? There was a real at various times, like the plague, obviously, but I think in the late 1800s they had to build these necromoncons, cities of the dead.
Well, that was because London was growing and building, and so there were fewer places.
They
to
didn't
put
have
the
room
bodies.
for the bodies.
But then that's where the Great Seven came from, isn't
The
it?
Magnificent Seven.
The Magnificent Seven,
which is Highgate and Nunhead and several
Kensal
others.
Rise and whatever.
And Kensal Rise,
and the other one and
Brompton.
Anyway, thanks for listening to Corp.
No, listen,
Show.
one other thing.
It's
just
Corp
a little
Show.
Can you imagine though a Victorian era horror with zombies and like the grave robbers go in and then like a graveyard booby trap gun goes off and blows their head off and then they go all zombie. They turn zombie as well. Do you see what I mean?
Or you have a finale set in a graveyard because there's
all these booby traps going off.
And you use it to survive and
like
get
a
out.
sort of steampunk, like Indiana Jones sort
something
of
like
thing.
that. And you're pulling tripwires.
That'd be
and zombies
cool, wouldn't it?
It'd be quite fun. Yeah. Well, if you're listening, Mr. Hollywood, Eli and I will write the script for you. What should we call it?
Grave Robbers of the Dead.
Grave Robbers. Or what about Juicing Granny?
All right, yeah, you got the line.
Night of the Dripping Nan. What about that? It's time for a new segment of the show now. It's called Gannon's Grooves.
No, I won't have it.
Doesn't
won't
matter.
have it.
I'm phasing you out of the podcast.
I'm going to do what
mate.
you did with the Source Report so disrespectfully last week with the Source Report. Refused to take part in the Source Report.
I made a silent protest.
I'm making a silent protest now. I will not be privy or party to Gannon's so-called grooves.
Why don't you shut up then, if this is a private...
And also, there ain't no grooves this week. Paul.
I find them groovy.
You do not find them groovy.
And also, the grooves of the record. So it has double meaning. So why don't you keep your promise, right, and shut up? Because unlike you, I can talk for a while. Whereas you struggle. It's like, put the sauce. Paul, please talk to me. The sauce is nice. It's peppery.
You done now?
Yeah. But
Right.
No, it doesn't matter. This is Gannon's Grooves,
No,
and
it's
you're
not.
having a silent protest, so be quiet.
I'm not having
happy.
No, I've decided against that now.
I am more than happy for
I've
you
decided
to not
my
to-
movement has a better course of action by taking affirmative action.
And that is what?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Silverman's Platters. This is the section of the show.
Gannon's Grooves.
You fucking don't, you fucking. The section of the show where
I got a pole. Speak to me.
we look at
I need you.
vinyls that I've picked up, novelties, curios, and esoterica.
From one-hit wonders to big old blunders, we listen to them all.
We do here on Silverman's Platters. And the patron saint of Silverman's Platters
Still doing that, are we?
is
Didn't that joke really die out a long time ago now?
I don't think the patron saint would like to hear you say that.
I'm not so talking ill of the patron saint. I just think this whole bit you want to do now, the forthcoming bit, is, less returns, isn't it? It's not as good.
We're not going to contact him. That's over with.
Good.
So we just mention him.
All right, fine. We can work that in.
The patron. Hello, everybody. I'm Eli Silverman.
You're
Welcome
not doing
to.
very well, are you, this week? Oh, dear.
Hello, everybody. I'm Eli Silverman.
I'm going over there. Leela, lula, leela, loo,
Don't with the
leela,
Leela. Are you pushing for the fucking title to be the Leela Lula? So let's fucking get it. Let's get this Leela out. Let's do the Leela.
I'm all out of Leela Loo
Oh,
now.
I'm walking down the street and what do? I do the Leela Lula, a Leela Loo.
Now you've got me interested. All right, okay. I kind of like that.
Come
Got
on,
a nice
come on,
rockabilly
come
feel
on.
to it.
I'm coming down the road and what do I see? There's a little lady Leela leaning at me and I do Leela as I walk a Leela Loo. I'm walking down even when I go to the loo. A Leela Leela. A Leela Loo.
Nah.
And who's this lady? She's a Leela Lee. I said a Lula. A Lula Lee. A
Eli.
Lula.
Eli. Eli. Just like the author of The Underpeople, my cord is waning.
Your rock has wilted.
I have draped and drooped.
You've gone
in
semi.
in shadow.
You've returned to semi.
I have gone flaccid.
Return to semi.
No such bone.
Chord Wainer makes me think of fucking stringy big loops of cum.
Why?
Chords. Chords of spunk.
Why?
Chords of spunk, Paul.
I imagine it more like frizzy yarn,
Super string.
fizzy string,
Is it called super silly string?
super silly string.
That's what my spunk is.
Is
it's
it?
not silly
Oh,
string.
God,
It's
this podcast is so fucking repetitive.
it's,
Right, we've got two pieces of vinyl treasures for you this week.
I'm not done. I haven't said who the patron
I would
saint
argue
is.
you've been done for a
I
very
haven't
long
said
time.
who the patron saint is, Paul. Patron saint of Silverman's Platters is Clyde McFatter. May God rest his soul.
Rest in peace. Right, so we have not two dissimilarly themed things, even though they are quite different items, don't we?
Try that.
What
Try
would-
again. Try
Shall
again. Yeah. Dissimilarly lily things.
Lila lula, similarly lula, lila loo.
Let me just apologise on behalf of both of us for this week's
We're not fit for purpose.
verbiage catastrophe coming down the pipe. There's a verbiage catastrophe coming down the shit pipe.
I know what we should do.
What?
We need to do vocal warm-ups right now, so we can do this next bit.
Which one? How does the warm up go? A lila loo.
Pa, ma, pa. Lila lula, lila loo, lila loo.
Shut
La, la,
up!
la.
Get on with it.
Pa. Percy picked Pepper properly, perhaps, perchance, poo-poo-too.
I'm not the pheasant plucker. I'm the pheasant plucker's son. I won't stop plucking pheasants till the pheasant plucking's done.
Yeah, get down. Hey.
I'm not the pheasant plucker. I'm the pheasant plucker's son. I won't stop plucking pheasants till the pheasant plucking's done.
You sound like the guy in yellow in the race.
I won't have. I'm not the pheasant plucker. I'm the pheasant plucker's son. I won't stop plucking pheasants till the pheasant plucking's done. Come on then. What's the vinyl this week, Paul?
Wow, what do you want to start with? Do you want to start with the Shanties, or do you want to start with Isambra Kingdom Brunel?
I think Brunel is less interesting, to be
I
honest.
disagree.
Do you want some light? I'll get some light on you. Here.
Turn on the light. Your knob's dropped off. Put your knob back on the wall.
Put your knob back on the wall.
That's it.
Right, there you go.
What are you going to do if you really don't have a nubbin?
Put your knob back on the wall.
Get your knob back on the wall.
Suck my helmet.
Go on, finish it. Go
Get
on.
down on it.
Diddle.
Suck my helmet.
Diddle.
Don't destroy it.
Diddle.
Just enjoy it.
Diddle. What you gonna do when you nubbing up on the wall?
What you gonna do when you spunk all up the wall? You're standing with your dick in your hand.
Get your nubbin on the wall.
Okay, come on, mate. Come on. We can do this.
So the first one is this. It's called Isambard, Kingdom Brunel, and Other Comical Sargles from our Ariel.
Sargles.
SAGA''LS.
See, I'd never heard that or seen that word before I purchased that record.
I think it is a kind of written inflection, like it's because it's a Bristol.
Is
voices.
it a Bristolian word for a folk song? Is that what it is?
Isambard,
A poem?
Kingdom Brunel, and Other Comical Sargles from our Ariel.
Oh, it's like
Something
a
like that.
saga.
Sagas, short stories. They tell stories.
I've never seen
don't
it
they?
written like that, though.
I don't think it's a real word. I think it's like someone's written the vernacular.
It's a
down.
dialectical variation. Yeah, interesting.
And it's made by
Very much a Bristolian or that area.
and it's made by Old Pete and John Christie. And I'm going to play a little bit of it for you now.
Who put the suspension bridge across the River Avon? Isambard Kingdom Brunel. Who's responsible for all the time that you saving when you goes from Clifton down to Pale to see your Auntie Nell? Who helps folks when they're on their way from Weston to Blackpool to visit Severn Beach as well? Oh, what an engineer, he used to live round here, Isambard Kingdom Brunel. Who made the big bogey hole they calls the box tunnel, Isambard Kingdom Brunel. And who made him so straight that on his birthday the sun'll shine up one end and come out of t'other as well? Who was it made it possible to get up to London in less time than it takes to tell? Oh, what an engineer, he used to live round here, Isambard Kingdom Brunel. I'll bet you to wish you...
So this is interesting, right? Where this comes from is BBC Radio Bristol.
You may have noticed that record we did, Roundabout record, was also BBC Radio Bristol, wasn't it?
Was it?
You know, the one with the radiophonic...
I thought that was Brighton.
No, that was Bristol.
No, I think it was Brighton.
I'm getting fucking
Go
record
fuck
right
off and
now.
do it. I'll read this bit out. So basically, what this is Old Pete and John Christie, for a small amount of time, featured on a BBC Radio Bristol programme. And I'm going to presume they were kind of just like guests, and they would turn up, tell a few kind of Bristolian stories, and then sing a couple of their songs based on things that Bristol is proud of. One of them being Isambard Kingdom Brunel. And I thought that song was one of the best things I've ever heard on this show.
Why do you like it so much?
Because it reaches for the stars, but he's got really tiny arms. It's like that. It's like he doesn't... The recording is so shit. It sounds like he's in a shed, hunched over his Casio, with a microphone pressed right up into his mouth and the keyboard a bit too far away to hear on the mic. And he's playing it, and he's not putting all the effort in because he's not an accomplished singer, but he's trying to copy it. But he's kind of done a big Broadway-style musical.
That's what I was
almost.
going to say. It's a sort of show tune kind of template that he's put the lyrics
You
into.
can imagine, like, you know...
It's not like a British folk song.
James Cadney singing it, you know what I mean, on a big stage. It's like, it's got that kind of
Definitely
thing.
a show number.
But his delivery is like my dad in the shed at 6 PM on a Sunday singing it.
It is very lo-fi if you're into that kind of thing, yes.
Are you going to confirm now if that's Bristol or Brighton? And the answer is going to be Brighton. So we can just skip to that bit. Was I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I always get them confused. Sorry, everyone who lives in those parts of the world.
So David Wayne's thought, oh, aren't you good, you two people, Old Pete and John Christie? How about we release, for no real fucking reason, your song?
Who does the songs? Because it is two different
John
guys.
Christie sings, and Old Pete does the dialogue. I tell you what, we'll play a little bit of that dialogue now here.
It's not a story, is what it is. It's
Yeah,
like
a little bit of
sargle,
story.
as they say.
I'll play a bit of that here.
Isambard Brunel, said Older down the club the other night. Just like that. Right out of the blue he said it, as though it was a real pearl of wisdom, what he just found in his third pint of worthy. Isambard Brunel. I knows it well, said Harry. Nice little pub, that. Just opposite Templemead Station there, as you comes down the incline. That, said Ern, is just about the limit of your conversation, Harry, innit? I mean, that's all you thinks about. Pubs. You want to get a bigger vista to your imagination, you know. 'cause I learned to fancy yourself, see, as a bit of a historian and a raconteur, like, see. And the social club, well, that's an ideal place for him to get on his high horse, isn't it? Isambard Kingdom Brunel was a very clever chap, he said. A sort of West Country entrepreneur, as you might say. Well, I'll give him one thing, said Harry. He keeps a beautiful pint in that pub of his. Look, that pub is there only to commemorate his memory, innit, you fool, says Ern. He's getting all worked up now, see. And you never heard of Brunel before? Course I have, said Harry, winking at the rest on him. Dug the box tunnel, didn't he? He didn't dig it, you ignoramus. He designed it. Same as he designed a lot of other things, like the Salt Ash Bridge down Plymouth, and the Clifton Suspension Bridge, and what about the SS Great Britain, said Geoffrey. Ah, now, I'm glad you mentioned these, said Ern, 'cause that is where he almost come unstuck. Why was that, said Harry. What happened? Well, they nearly didn't get out of the dock where he was built, that's what.
So yeah, old Pete talks, and John Christie, quote unquote, sings. Do you want to have a little look at that?
It's a real curio.
But
This
here's
is
what I think.
yeah, go ahead.
I think they were reasonably popular in their day on BBC Radio Bristol, so this is just brought out for the fans of them. Limited release, just for the local area. You could probably buy them at the BBC shop or something, you know what I mean, or a newsagent's, and it was a nice local little treat.
There's a certainly a lot, if you were studying the dialect,
Yeah.
it probably doesn't exist to that extent in that area as much these days, I don't know. But they say girt when they say great and all of that stuff.
Yeah. It's all this in my ear.
It's very much the Bristolian thing, and he mentions in the song
Bristol.
that Isambard Kingdom Brunel built the pub near Templemead, which is the station
just down the road. Yeah,
I love all of that
Apparently.
detail about the city, and he mentions Clifton as well. Well, of course, because he built the bridge there.
Yeah,
of course.
and that special tunnel, which on his birthday, on Isambard Kingdom Brunel's birthday, the sun is in a position where it shines directly through the tunnel. And it only happens on his birthday.
That's like sort of the Pharaoh style stuff.
That
isn't
is
it?
kind of a little bit more. It's like, Isambard, do you mind if we build the tunnel this way? No, it's got to go that way.
No, but he planned it. He, you know, he's a great engineer. He drew the pictures.
Oh no,
didn't
I'm
he?
sure, but I'm sure the whole conversation was, well, if we go this way, we'll save man hours and some time
No,
and
because
money.
I want my
And he's like,
birthday, the sun to shine.
No, I want my birthday to have a tunnel of light.
Yes,
Tarquin,
but it's. Do you know what I mean?
Isambard Kingdom Brunel. Balls to Picasso!
Oh my God, he's back. The chicken posh boy.
Balls to Picasso!
Oh, it's chicken posh boy. Hello, chicken posh boy.
Hello, Eli. Have you seen that on the wall over there?
I know, balls to Picasso, but they're cubes. Yeah.
Cubes.
Very good. Have you seen any other amusing graffitums?
Absolutely not.
No, but what do you do of a day? I mean, what's your general routine, Posh?
I will walk around my land.
You own land, yes.
Yes. And I walk around and I go, that's mine, and that's mine over there. And you see that little house over there with that's where I have my house workers.
Sorry to interrupt you.
Oh.
Could I have Paul back?
I'll just come over here. Oh, you over there. Have you seen this on the wall?
Yes, bye-bye, Posh Boy Chicken.
Bye. Picasso. Could you believe it? In this day and age.
Goodbye, Posh Boy Chicken.
I'm going to tell the world.
Paul?
I've quite taken to him.
I'm quite taken by
And
him.
don't worry, listener. That isn't the character I've got in my back pocket.
Why?
That's coming soon.
Do you know why do we do like several weeks and no characters and we sort of swear off them? But the last couple of weeks it's gone fucking nuts again, Paul.
I think that happens.
We got
when
Viberto, we got Granny Sprinkles.
Mate, have you noticed they come up when we have less content?
Yes, I have. Right.
Don't tell the listeners.
Paul, here's a bit of content though.
Yeah.
You know your theory about this record being like a local thing that was sold locally because they won the radio.
Yeah.
The company is Sadisc Specialised Recordings Limited, and that's
Sadists.
No,
Sadist specialised recording.
Sadisc.
Yeah.
SAYDISK.
Okay.
SC. Sorry. That sort of supports your argument that this was like specialised recordings. It's like they do small batches for like local projects. Do you know what I mean?
They probably also specialise in tourist stuff. You know?
Yeah.
Here's our sounds of Bristol.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoy him. Here we go.
And they've got their address in Gloucestershire there, so it's not even from the area. So yeah, and it's very much the pink font. It looks like something that was sold sort of as a touristy thing as well.
It's
you know,
Comic Sans basically, isn't it?
Yes, an old school Comic Sans.
Comic Sans before Comic Sans.
And it's a 7-inch for anyone worrying about that. It's a 7-inch on 33.
Yeah.
And there's like 4 songs and that bloke telling the stories in between.
I really like it.
It has a certain charm, that's for sure.
It's got a charm in that it's come from a place of love.
Yes.
And it's also got that it's very it's like it's only of any real use to people who lived in Bristol during this time period who got the references to the things they're talking about.
But as a sort of snapshot of culture,
Yeah.
it has some value, I think.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, no, it's
Like the dialect and all of that stuff. And...
it's just a
So
lovely little
Isambard Kingdom
thing.
Brunel wasn't from there, because he says in the song that he lived round here.
Yeah, where was he from though?
I think he was from London or something, wasn't it?
Okay, Google. Oh, it's over there.
Should we go on to the second disc?
Yeah, let's not do that. What is this? A James May documentary?
Please,
Can you
please.
believe it?
Are you back again?
In this day and age, a James May documentary. Is he being narrow-minded about the Japanese this month?
Posh Boy Chicken, I've got
Yes.
I've got some corn here.
Oh,
I'm throwing it over there. Yeah, he can't resist a bit of that corn. He loves it. He's gone then, is he? He's just over there. Is he?
Gone. Gone for good.
Can we please?
Gone.
Can we go on to Captain Birdseye?
Yes, this was something I found in a charity shop the other day, and I sent you a picture, didn't I, on WhatsApp? Shall I get this? And you just instantly said yes. Pick
Absolutely.
It up. Yeah.
It really is very much up my street in terms of items. I like.
And we've got a very special guest to help
promotional
introduce
item.
this as well, because, you know, Captain Birdseye is one of the famous captains of the sea. But I thought I'd invite another captain that I've met
really?
recently, and he's very much into what we're talking about today.
Where's,
So
has he got off the boat? Where is he? He's in the lobby.
He's just outside.
All right,
I'll
you're
go,
gonna
hang
go-
on, let me just go get him.
Oh.
Hang on, here we go. This is McGannon's time to shine.
He's going to be red. He's thought of some kind of pun with a pirate.
Captain,
All right, it's going to be a pun. It's going to be like.
Jim lad. Who are Jim lad?
Oh, hello.
Arr.
Hello, Captain. Yes. He's, oh,
Been invited, so I have.
if you're having some trouble walking there, take a seat, please.
Right, thank you very much. Arr.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Eli Silverman. I'm the co-host of the show.
Arr, Jim lad. You're my little Eli Silverman. I've heard so much about you. I've heard so much. I am Captain Blue Balls. That's my name, and I'm sticking to it. And I tell you, I've not had sex. I'd almost have sex, but I've not had sex in years.
Oh, right.
Oh,
What keeps happening, but preventing you from ejaculating?
Well, for instance, I meet a fine lady in a tavern,
Ah.
and we get on after some tankards of ale.
Right.
Arr!
Yeah.
And
What happens then?
we get romantically entwined, we do.
Oh.
And then, just as we're about to do the sinful deed,
Right.
all of a sudden, she just vanishes. Poof, and I'm left. I'm left with blue balls.
This has so definitely been done before as well. This joke is literally from somewhere else.
Fucking loving it. So I tell you, I must be cursed for I took the evil treasure, and I forgot that on the coin it says anyone who takes this treasure shall never ever have sex in any weather. You'll get so close, you will.
Right.
But take
And then
these-
you won't come.
It was a long curse, but the gist was I could never come here ever again.
But you constantly have blue balls. Now,
Jim lad.
oh my god.
I'm
Eli. Eli Silverman.
I can raise the mainsail, but I cannot go to sea.
Right.
Who are?
Now, lovely to meet you, Captain.
You couldn't give a little bit of a relief, could you, to an old captain of the sea?
Please. Please. Paul. Paul, please. We have to actually review the thing. I've got...
Anyway, I thought, because you're listening to some pirate stuff today, I thought I'd get involved.
I'll tell you what, Captain. I'll tell you what, okay? How about this for a compromise? Yeah.
I tell you what, I'll go watch some porn and maybe that will set me off.
You can go in the lobby. There's all sorts of stuff in there. But perhaps you'd like to join us when we do the sea shanties.
Oh,
at the end.
I'd
Do you know
love
any
that.
sea shanties?
I've got one.
Yeah, it's about... Yeah.
It goes,
Oh, no, we don't have to hear it now.
What do you do with a great old stiffy? What do you do with a great old stiffy? What do you do with a great old stiffy? Nothing, and I'm in pain. Ooh, alright, pit noises. Ooh, alright, oh, pit noises. Ooh, oh, pit noises. But then it comes to nothing.
Oh, thank you, Captain.
Oh, well.
No, you've passed the audition with that. Thank you. Yeah. You can...
I'll be back next week.
Oh, what a character.
What a charming guy, and what a horrible pirate's curse he's got.
I think we can all agree that he's a charming man. So,
Goodbye, everyone.
So, Paul.
Yeah, I'm just going to drink a cup of tea.
All right. Shall I continue with the record review now? Yeah. Okay.
Oh. Not ooh-ah. Just a normal ah. Just
So,
Ty, that was very exhausting.
this is a promotional item which we assume was obtained by people by sending away coupons that were on packs of fish fingers.
Based on the very few pieces of information we could find online, like Discogs and 45 Cat. I don't know what that stands for, by the way. Do you know what 45 Cat means?
No, but that's it. The problem with that is it's all loads of people just complaining about their lives.
Fucking miserable cunts on there. I bought this thing and I make
shit.
a bit of money.
Oh, shit.
And it turns out it's already on here, so what's the fucking point of me?
Yeah, exactly. So not a lot of hard facts, but there's no date on the whole thing. It must be late 70s, early 80s.
At the very latest, early 80s, yeah.
Captain Birdseye, for people who don't know, it was a character, a marketing figure used by the Birdseye Company to sell fish fingers.
Captain Birdseye, also known as Captain Igloo in other countries, is the advertising mascot for the Bird's Eye frozen food brand founded by Clarence Birdseye.
Captain Igloo, a lot more problematic, so he's at the home of the
I think
native.
it's just a translation thing. I don't think Igloo, it's IGLO, so it might be Iglo.
Oh, I see.
I'm just saying. So it's been played by various actors over the years, but the most prominent one is a guy called John Hewer, and he played the atypical salty sea dog. You know, like the guy from Tintin?
Haddock.
It's got a kind of Captain Haddock, but much more friendly. And
Haddock was a proper full-on drunk.
Yeah. I mean,
and a terrible person.
well, that's
I love
true.
those. I
He's
love
not
those
quite,
comics.
yeah.
Though.
So he had a merchant navy uniform, a white polo neck sweater,
It's
and a
merchant
seafaring
navy
accent.
So he has a
and a
sort of
big white
combination of Haddock being a sea dog, but also there's sort of a military. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? There's a sort of
There's
a
a
naval kind of edge to it.
I think he runs his own
There's
unofficial navy of some kind.
There's
Because
an authoritarian edge with that.
what they say as well is that the reason why it's kids in the advert, because the idea was that he was
It's to sell fish fingers to children.
Well, that was the thing. They were trying to keep the brand relevant to kids. And so if they brought kids into the advertising rather than mums and dads, it made the kids go, I want fish fingers, mum and dad. And then
I know,
that
but
was
it's
a brand
so
loyalty.
weird and creepy, the whole idea of it.
An old man on the open seas with
abducting children and taking them in his boat.
I
Essentially,
presume they go on their
own
I
free
think
choice.
they get press ganged. Like they're all in a school and they're drinking their milk, and then at the bottom they find a coin, and then you're on a boat now.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. When you actually look at naval history, and there's all the stuff that he's referencing as a character, it's dark. Do you know what I mean? You die on boats. These boats, you'd get in wars. There'd be pirates. There'd be sickness and absolute filth, terrible poverty and filth and disease on these boats. And then you're putting children into this thing.
Yeah, but you know why? It's because they're going for like this Enid Blyton version of that kind of
I
life.
know, but it just doesn't work when you know the reality, and even with the stories that. So we'll tell them.
But back in like the 70s when the adverts first came, I'll probably put an advert in.
As we sailed on our quest for the prime white cod, I called out through my hailer to a tribe I saw on a distant shore who answered,
Hello, sailor!
Captain Birdseye! Now the tribe of that land weren't a happy band as I joined them by the fire, and the meal we got was not so hot, and I'm not a liar.
Let's cheer 'em up with some fish fingers.
Birdseye fish fingers, juicy white cuts of cod in crispy golden breadcrumbs, made as only Birdseye know how. And did they smile? It stood out a mile. How the memory of it lingers. They got on their knees and shouted,
Please give us more Birdseye fish fingers.
remember, mums, you can't get your hands on tastier fish fingers.
Captain Birdseye!
But when they came in, it was a different era. It was like, you look at how kids programming was, it doesn't sound that much different from like a sitcom for kids kind of concept. It's not too dissimilar to but Rainbow or
Captain Pugwash.
Yeah.
So there is a sort of precedent.
Or the Double Deckers. There's
the
a reference for you.
Is that a boat thing as well?
No, Double Deckers was a British show made about a bunch of kids who lived in a double-decker bus in London. But it had this weird kind of, it looked like an American show because the way it was filmed on film.
I'd like to see that.
Come along with
They
the
lived in the bus.
Deckers.
They lived in it.
Yeah, swinging 60s kind of show as well.
Okay.
Very
interesting.
odd. I don't remember too much more about it than that. But there you go.
You know
there's
what
a
I'm saying
reference.
about the inappropriateness of the whole concept of Captain Birdseye?
Yeah, because now we live in a cynical age where we just think, oh, he's a fucking nonce. Obviously,
it's not
yes,
that.
dude.
It's not that he's a nonce, and there's nothing sort of particularly creepy about the way he behaves as a character.
No.
He's friendly. He gives the kids fish fingers. You know what I mean? But I just mean the whole sort of darkness of that, the history, slavery.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? And pirate and like that. You know what the Brits did? They
hired pirates.
They hired pirates
to attack the Spanish.
Yes.
Funnily enough, it was one of those stories in that book.
In Lyme Regis, we saw this statue, this privateer, they called them, didn't they?
Yeah.
You had basically, you had your own sort of dominion over your own fleet.
Because it kind of killed two birds with one stone. It kept the Spanish at bay, and also it kind of was like, we'll turn a blind eye to this ship, providing you help this.
Dark and violent is what I'm trying to say, and no place for children. It just seems like it's a strange anachronistic
What could
thing.
you do? Put them all on a salmon trawler in the middle of the fucking North Sea?
You know what it goes back to as well, I think, is Treasure Island.
Yeah.
Which was a hugely popular thing, wasn't it? So there's a sort of adventure, boys' own adventure.
Yes, there's that to it.
aspect.
Well, I'll tell you what,
Yeah.
let's play a clip from this vinyl, because the
So
first
there's
side of the vinyl comes with, because this is the thing, the vinyl comes with a book.
Which has got quite a high production standard.
It's very
And one of
nice.
the guys on 45 Cat pointed out the back cover has a picture of the sea. You're looking out to sea and there's a rainbow, but the sun is there.
Yeah.
And he said,
It would never happen in reality.
you can't see, they never see the sun. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's
mate,
a drawing.
yeah.
There's also not
Yeah.
an old man with a boat full of kids anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's read by Brian Cant.
Yes.
This of Play School.
So
is that right?
it is a storybook about a bunch of kids and Captain Birdseye getting an intervention with pirates looking for gold, right? And the pictures were all black and white, so you could colour them in like a
Colouring
colouring
in.
book, which is a nice touch. So let's play a little clip of that right now.
Come and get it! Come and get it! She called sweetly, and leaning over the side, she scattered into the water nothing less than the ship's entire supply of fish fingers. A drastic measure indeed, but it did the trick. The octopus promptly dropped Captain Birdseye and Ben back in the boat and slid off to tuck into a feast of fish fingers. It was still happily munching when the captain and Ben returned with the gold. The crew were so delighted that they gave a loud cheer. Unfortunately, this awoke the crosspatch pirates, who were so tired after their night raid that they had been having a snooze in their cabins. When they peered out of their portholes and saw what had happened, they rushed on deck, roaring with anger. Then followed a desperate sea chase back to Birdseye Harbour, with the pirates so close that Captain Birdseye and his crew could see the battle scars on their ferocious faces. Watching in horror from the quayside were all the Birdseye fishermen. It was then that Captain Birdseye had his splendid idea. "Fetch your nets, fishermen!" he roared as he leapt ashore. "We're after the biggest catch of wriggling ruffians you've ever seen in your lives." So saying, he set off for the castle with his crew carrying the gold and the fishermen carrying their nets, puffing and panting behind them. "Hurry, hurry!" cried Belinda as the crosspatch pirates began to swarm up the hill after them, armed to the teeth.
Now, here's what I'll say about that, right?
Whew, bad.
Brian Cant, a legend, kids' TV show legend
Lovely
of the
voice.
70s and 80s.
Does a professional job.
He's trying to read the whole story on one side. So the fucking
goes quite
pace
fast.
is breathless to it.
Yeah.
To the point where it's like, I felt like he was having like a panic attack towards the end.
It's terribly written as well, and
It's not the best story.
It's a terrible story.
Effectively, the story is about Captain Birdseye lives on an island with his friends, and then they find gold, and then pirates come.
The crosspatch pirates.
Yeah. And
Where
then
they're
the,
trying to avoid any sort of skull imagery. Do you see what I mean? They're trying to sort of take out the real dark.
the edges.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a friendly adventure. And then there's a thing with the octopus that keeps the treasure safe.
The octopus, by
And
the way,
then
the
there's-
way it's portrayed by the artist is very terrible.
It looks like a baby's head on big legs.
I mean,
It
it's,
does.
you can see photos of that on the website.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's very comical. Also, there's this picture early on, Paul,
Yeah.
which has got a lot of dirty. Got my dirty mind going.
Yeah, you've got your
Look,
dirty
he's
mind
grabbing He's grabbing a knob-shaped piece of treasure out,
That's
and
the
he's
pirate.
pushing it towards his mouth. Isn't
To
he?
me, that looks like scat. Like he's found a big.
He's found a big turd,
and he's
look,
going to go. Ooh, ah,
There's one lying down showing his crotch, and there's a guy looking at his crotch directly there.
That's all on you, just for the record. I don't.
Listen,
think that was
people will
intentional.
agree with me when they see the photo.
I don't know. I don't think the illustrator.
I'm going to
sat
draw
down.
on it and just point it out to everyone.
I'll show the picture, and people can make their minds up if they go to the cheapshow.co.uk.
He's checking out that guy's asleep crotch,
Yes.
and that's you need permission for that. You don't look at people's crotches while they're
So,
asleep.
long story short, they use fish fingers to distract the octopus while they attack the pirates, and the pirates end up working in servitude
Yeah.
to the kids and Captain Birdseye in a gold mine.
Yeah, so there's capitalism is good, and like you can have some of the gold. And they love working.
And they
down
love
there.
working, the pirates.
Really,
they love it.
It's a problem for me.
It's
all
a
of
weird
this.
story.
Really weird and problematic.
And then there's a big banquet in the
There's
end.
a banquet at the end, but Brian doesn't mention, probably because he hasn't got time, but they are all chowing down on fish fingers.
In the picture,
Their
yeah.
whole diet consists of fish fingers.
Fish fingers.
Now, Paul, fish fingers.
Yeah.
I love them. I
Yeah.
have to say. I love a crispy fish finger in a nice sandwich, or with some peas.
Eli.
Or chips and peas and egg and
Eli.
fish finger. I'll definitely
Just
go
so
for
we
that.
can get this out the way, I'm allergic to seafood, and it is because of some vagina thing that you always go on about.
No,
that
I'm not going to say that.
Apparently,
No, I
like
accept it.
mentally afraid of, or something in your head. So, ha ha ha, very good. But it's not accurate. But
Have you ever had a fish finger though?
Years ago. But then
you
I would
didn't
always
used to
get
like
ill.
them. You did. Oh, you would get ill.
Yeah.
Right.
And because I had asthma, they thought it was like an asthma thing, but it was just like
You never correlated it with
Yeah.
the fish until much later.
It got
in life.
worse as I got older.
Terrible. They are delicious,
Great.
and they're not very fishy.
Do you like bird's eyes?
You know, Birdseye with the original Birdseye invented the deep freezing technique for food.
Peas or something.
He does peas. He does everything. It's weird, isn't it?
Because then he does a load of. It's just frozen food in general.
He doesn't.
Seafood,
I don't think.
but these days,
But it's all. What I'm saying is, it's extremely important in sort of the birth of the modern world. Birdseye is because frozen food.
yeah. No,
Imagine
I
like
guess,
that,
Yeah,
you know?
it's like Schweppes with the carbonation process, isn't it?
Yeah, it's one of those foundational capitalist entities.
Schweppes and
From the-
Birdseye.
Yeah.
I hope this is a true fact, and like I don't research it while I'm
No,
editing
I heard
this
one of the
episode.
first dollops I ever listened to was about the Birdseye thing.
Oh,
And he was
okay.
he was an explorer.
If the dollop,
He was an explorer. He was like, that's why I thought the igloo thing fit, because he was like an explorer who went to the Antarctic, and then he
When
sort
was
of,
this then? Like 1800s?
I believe so. Yeah.
You know
It's
what? I
and
have
then-
to listen to that episode. I've not heard that
And they
one.
started, it's 20th century when they started selling frozen
Frozen
fish.
food.
Yeah. What
really
also
thought about
occurred to me is how, if a fish finger is like breadcrumbs, how do they get the crumbs on? Do they put the crumbs on while it's still frozen? Or do
Well,
they put the crumbs on and then
dip
freeze
it
it?
in that little batter first, so then it has something to stick to. I mean, I presume that's the process.
I don't know.
Well, if you know how they make fish fingers, why don't you fuck off?
I love fish
You
fingers.
smug cunts.
All right,
Think you know
all right.
everything, don't you? Think you know everything about fish fingers? Yeah, no, you're something when you're nothing.
So it is a terribly written story. And also, there's a bit where he goes, the angry mob comes along, and the sound effects of the angry mob are literally going,
And they use the same sound effect of kids cheering throughout the whole thing.
Also, when the octopus attacks, it's like the sound effect is someone splashing around in the bath.
Yeah, just like, Nigel, just splash your hand in a bucket.
Everything I think they've tried to make the octopus not very threatening in reality.
But the thing is also, the sound mixing is a bit weird, because the sound effects and music are quite loud in the mix. So with Brian Cant's kind of breathless delivery to try and squeeze it onto one side, and then the cacophony of noise, it's weirdly intense to listen to.
It was knocked off, wasn't it, in a day or two?
But the B-side is where I like to talk about the shanties.
There are
because,
shanties.
Shanties were quite popular a year or so ago, weren't they?
There was
Because
some kind of internet thing.
Some bunch of bellends did a shanty and it was great, and then everyone TikToked it or whatever. I don't know. I'm old now. I don't care.
They all just go, ooh, way up she rises.
Oh, and up she rises. Also all that stuff. But it was a thing, and there are some on the B side. There was a bunch of shanties. And all they've done is they've taken familiar shanties and they've put Birdseye specific lyrics all over
Singing
them.
children.
Basically, based on what the action in the book. Really, there's one song that the one shanty
Well,
I'm going to play.
at the end of the story, they're having a big banquet, and then they decide, this is quite clever, like the
Yeah.
link. At the end of the story on side one, they're having the banquet put on by the British government, wasn't it? So it's all no, it is. The government rewards him for enslaving
I think
the
it's
pirates.
a fictional land. I don't think it's
Yeah,
like.
but the government of that land
Well, it's a
rewards
royalty,
him.
isn't it? So
yeah.
it's probably the fealty.
The king rewards him for enslaving the pirates.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, well done.
Yeah. And they're all eating fish fingers, and then they say to celebrate, they're going to sing some shanties. Turn out, and then you turn
Yeah.
over for the shanties, which are on the other side. Then you have "There's Nowhere We'd Rather Be." I mean, that sounds
That
a bit,
sounds like they've been forced to say that.
or like what's that? Munchausen,
By proxy syndrome. Yeah, that
not
one.
Munchausen.
Bob Monkhouse by proxy syndrome.
What's it called? The Cronenberg syndrome.
Pring prong prong syndrome.
No, what's that? When you're
Bill
a hostage.
Paxton by proxy. What
When
is
you're
it?
a hostage and you fall in love with your captor.
Stockholm syndrome.
Stockholm
is it?
syndrome.
Is it Stockholm syndrome?
Yes.
Yeah.
That sounds like Stockholm syndrome, doesn't it? There's nowhere we'd rather be. Sounds like then in a fishy, stinky boat with this weird bearded guy. Yeah, great.
Yes.
And then you've got Oh, the crosspatch pirates. They're
What
the baddies.
do you do with a cross-swatch pirate or
crosspatch
something?
pirate?
Yeah.
What do you do with a crosspatch pirate? What do you do with a crosspatch pirate? Enslave him in
Gold mine.
Yeah, there you go.
Don't form a union.
No, smash that
no,
union.
Up they rising.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a lot.
Smash that union for it rises.
Break their morale and kill their family.
Yeah, totally rip off a bunch of fucking innocents. Right, so
Hard-hitting shit.
the seabird sailed over the ocean.
Yeah.
Very boring. And then you have Captain Birdseye, which is like praising him.
Yeah, it's a song about... Well, actually, it's that song particularly is one I'm going to play, which is the kind of... It kind of condenses the book into a song.
Paul,
So-
can I ask you a question?
No, I'm going to play the song now.
Captain Birdseye went to sea with Clever Belinda, you and me, to bring the gold back home safely and catch the crossmatch pirate.
In waters blue with mermaids fair, we found the gold to our despair, hidden in an octopus's lair. Good job, he like fish fingers.
Captain Birdseye went to sea with Clever Belinda, you and me, to bring the gold back home safely and catch the crossmatch pirates.
O'er the sea at a spanking pace, the sulky shark we then did race, a scowl on each pirate's fearsome face as he brandished his dagger and broadsword.
Captain Birdseye went to sea with Clever Belinda, you and me, to bring the gold back home safely and catch the crossmatch pirates.
The Birdseye cannon soon did boom, the pirates all were filled with gloom and dragged away to meet their doom in the depths of Birdseye Forest.
Captain Birdseye sailed from sea with Clever Belinda, you and me, we brought the gold back home, yippee! And caught the crossmatch pirates.
Now ask me a question.
Are you going to play when they get angry, the angry horde, please? 'Cause
Yes,
it's
I'll
funny.
play that because that's the bit that means most to you, apparently, out of all of it.
We need scores for both these records, I just remembered.
Not scores, it's just, are they a platter or are they a splatter?
Oh, that's right. So we'll go for the first one.
Wait there. Wait there.
Oh,
Come over here. Come here. I tell you what, I was stroking it and I was getting right close to coming, and then the porn went off her.
is this the pirate? This is the pirate again. And did the voice seem different?
Arr, Jim lad.
Oh, hello, Captain
I
Blue
be
Balls.
wanking
Yeah.
in their toilets and watching porn on my phone.
Did you manage
And I
to-
tell you, about to do it, finally about to do it, and then, oh no, my phone's battery died and I could... Oh, arr!
Oh, arr.
Oh, arr!
Oh,
Oh,
arr,
my
indeed.
balls are blue!
Now, do you have...
Oh, what a curse!
Are you going to...
What a curse! My crimes do not deserve that!
Now, Captain Blue Balls. Captain Blue Balls.
Aye, I've heard both tracks.
And we
It
like...
was hard to keep the rhythm.
So we'll go for the first track. We'll see what you
I'm
think.
a slave to the rhythm.
The first of the platters today, Paul. I mean, Captain.
Oh, I'm here as well, though, so you can ask me as well.
Oh, do I have to get a separate score from you and the captain?
Arr!
Okay.
Yeah.
So both of you.
Yes, please. We're both listening.
First record was Isambard Kingdom Brunel and Other Comical Cigars from our Ariel.
I
There's an
like
L
it.
on the end of Ariel as
Yeah.
well. I don't understand that. With old Pete and John Christie.
It's a platter for me. I think it's a charming slice of local radio fun, and it's a nice little kind of time capsule-y thing. I like it.
It has some charm
It
for
gets a
sure.
plat for
And
me.
what does the captain say?
Arr, and I was singing, I couldn't get that song out of my head, so it was, that put me off. Arr, I'm trying to stroke it, and I got, isn't but Kingdom Brunel, arr, Jimmy Jim lad.
So a platter or a splatter?
I wish I could splatter,
I know.
but it's a platter for me.
Okay, and moving on, and for me as well.
Yeah.
I like it. Definitely for that lo-fi sort of
Yeah.
the cultural sort of artifact aspect of it. And the second of our records, which is the book and colouring book, The Adventures of Captain Birdseye, High Sea Adventure, and Sing-Along Shanties with the Captain.
Aye.
Now, Captain, we'll go to you first because you are appropriate for this. Captain
Aye,
Blue Balls.
That's right, that's my name.
What did you think? A splatter or a splatter for you?
Arr, little Eli, I tell ya. I found it joyous. It took me back to my youth, it did.
Ah.
I tell you a secret. I was on that very island with Captain Birdseye. He told me everything he knew.
What was he like as a person?
He was absolutely charming.
All right.
There's nothing else.
Okay, and
It was-
Paul,
it was nice.
so it's a...
Oh, it's a platter for me. I like the Shanties. I
And
remember.
Paul?
Yes, I It's almost borderline because it's kind of not that interesting and yet very interesting at the same time. But I'm going to give it a platter because I think that's fair.
I'm going to go splatter, I'm afraid,
Oh,
on this.
no, I understand, though.
I found it very aggravating,
I
everything
understand.
about it.
I
the
get that.
speed of the story, like you were saying.
Yeah.
And also the really annoying children's choir.
Yeah.
And also all the
No, I
problematic
don't disagree
things.
with your opinion
The best
on that.
thing about this for me is the way he's looking at that guy's crotch who's asleep.
Yeah, you
Paul.
get no pushback on that from me.
Okay, so that's
So
the end of
I tell you what, before I go, I just want to give you one of my own sea shanties. I do.
Okay.
Here we go. If you know it, join along.
All right, I will, yeah.
My ball bag is aching today.
Oh, yeah.
My ball bag is aching all day.
Oh, yeah.
I wish I could do something about it.
I can't, no.
But I can't because my balls are going grey.
If you let me now, Captain.
Yeah.
I'm trying to spunk out me nobbin. I'm trying to spunk out me knob. Ooh-ah. I'm trying to spunk out me nobbin. But the spunk, it won't go far.
Oh, stroke me, oh, stroke me off, please, till I come, stroke me, my balls are as big as some plums. Oh, it brings me back, oh, I'm gonna go back on the SS Throb-on.
Goodbye.
I'm gonna get on the SS Throb-on and go out to the high seas. Oh, maybe I'll get it one day. I don't know. I've got to go. I tell you.
Goodbye, Captain.
Goodbye, Captain.
It was lovely singing with you, Captain.
Oh, God, what an emotional day it's been here on
Ooh,
Cheap Show.
yes.
So it's time to say goodbye, so let's sign off. Right, we've been talking too long. It's time to go. So thank you for listening this week. If you like and help and want to support us, you can on Patreon. Patreon.com/CheapShow. Give what you can, but only if you can, and you get podcasts and videos and all magazines and all sorts of crazy stuff. The Cheap Show website is a great place. It's a one-stop shop for all the merch, links to Tony and the magazines
Love
and
it.
and all that kind of stuff, and tickets for 300 are all there. And every episode has an accompanying page with images that accompany the episode. So go to thecheapshow.co.uk and have a look around there. What else? Instagram, Facebook, we're on those, but we're most chatty on Twitter. I'm at Paul Gannon Show. It's at the Cheap Show Pod, and Eli is.
Eli Snoid. You spell it Elisnoid.
And I feel like Brian Cant's reading out a Captain Birdseye story, but it is time to go. We'd love to see you at the live show. We hope to see you soon, and we hope you listen in again. And thank you. Please share and enjoy.
Did you say
and
mention the
write reviews.
patrons?
Yeah, I did. I said thank you.
Thanks,
thank you.
patrons.
And it's lovely. And if people want to help, they can. That would be nice.
I feel like I haven't said Chodney or Chadney or Radney enough the whole episode.
Yeah, but we've had Lila Lula, we've had
Lila
Shanties,
Lula.
we've had, you know what? It's been refreshing today.
It has
we've had
not.
so much brand new fucking material.
All right. Goodbye then.
Okay.
Don't-
I was trying to get a big ending.
All right.
Arr, tell me
No,
about it.
no, no!
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone. Fucking hell.